Oi, get out of it!
Welcome to Out of It Podcast. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the good things for the algorithm. Today, my guest is the Southern Belle of the Tauranga comedy scene, Jimmy Pete. How much do you interact with Auckland now?
Not a whole lot, actually.
Yeah, because I saw that you had the little blurb on the Classic page, so you've clearly done something.
Yeah, I've been to the Classic a few times.
Yeah, and how did that go?
Not that well, actually. Yeah, I had one good evening at the Classic, but
you did more than just the open mics.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. How did you go from doing the open mics to jumping on the other shows?
In general, or at the Classic? Or
Yeah, the Classic. At the Classic.
I don't really remember how it came about. I just asked for time, and
and they obviously saw you're good enough.
Yeah,
So then, what was the?
any...
So then, how did you go from in America, where the difference between open mics and an actual show seemed to be drastically different, a very vivid line in the middle of them?
Yeah.
How did that transition happen then?
I have the first, I think it's a $10 bill that I earned in comedy, signed by the producer and the host. Yeah, I've got it upstairs.
That's pretty sick.
That was probably 12, 13 years ago. I think I got $20. So I think it's typical in America, those small mics, they just hand you cash. And so, just a few bucks, gas money. And so I got 2 10s, and I had them sign one.
Nice.
And kept it for...
Because how long did it take to go from open mic to doing a show like that?
2 or 3 years, probably.
Yeah. I thought as much. Because is it similar to the comedy that happens here, like with the open mics and the people, except just on a larger scale? Like, I assume in these big countries with real cities and real populations, there's actually competition.
Yeah, I mean, there's always mics. In Washington, D.C., there's a mic almost every night. Not too many on the weekends, definitely not open mics, but Monday through Thursday and even Sunday. Yeah, it's always mics, sometimes multiples. Sometimes you can go to, I've been to 3 mics in one night.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that seems pretty stock standard for those big cities. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it like? How'd you get to D.C.? Because as you said, you were from Virginia.
Yeah, Virginia and D.C. are next door, and I lived in the D.C. suburbs in Virginia.
Oh.
Yeah.
And so, you were saying, so what happened with the Kentucky stuff then? How did you...
Oh, I just chose Kentucky because it starts with a K, and it has the same sort of culture. So
you didn't actually move around much in America?
I've lived in New York City, Los Angeles, and D.C.
In that order?
Yep.
Oh, really?
I grew up in Virginia, but I grew up in the southwestern part of Virginia.
Did you raise your kids here in New Zealand?
In Virginia.
Oh, in Virginia, you did?
Yeah, Northern Virginia.
Oh, I know they still live there?
No.
Oh, okay.
One lives in Brooklyn, one lives in Zurich.
Zurich. But that's still America, right?
Switzerland.
Oh, Switzerland. Never mind. Oh, wow. That's drastic. What are the biggest differences, though, from Virginia to here? You are living in Tauranga, right next to the beach. And could you get further from the beach living in Virginia?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I didn't see the ocean until I was probably 12 years old before I saw an ocean. Yeah.
And that would have been a big hike.
Yeah. It was probably about a 6-hour drive to the beach, yeah.
Because even that seems like relatively short drive. The one time I was in America, people were telling me how they drove 24 hours to get where we were.
It's big country, yeah.
Yeah, silly business. And unlike Australia, it's all through the middle.
Yeah. If you were in St. Louis, it would take you'd get on a plane, go to the beach.
Yeah, it was getting on a plane something you guys could have just done? Or is that
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there were, I told you I worked at an airport, my hometown airport. There were about 5 or 6 737s that left every morning right around 8 a.m. And 5 minutes apart.
Yeah, is this a big airport, little airport?
No, little.
Tiny?
Yeah.
Yeah, the smallest airport we went to in America, we were in Sioux City.
Yeah.
And that was 3 guys doing everything when we got there. The fact that they had a baggage carousel was kind of a piss take.
Yeah, they probably just got government money for it.
Yeah. Because it was like everything's in the same room. The difference between going through the security and not is a glass window.
Yeah.
And then to check my passport, they shined a black light on it.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, I didn't know it had such cool stuff on the black light.
Yeah. But you do have to go through security everywhere in America.
Yeah.
Anytime you get on a plane, unlike here.
Yeah, like the shoes business. I mean, I hear they just took away the fact that you have to take off your shoes.
Yeah, I don't know whether they made the machines better, so that they would check your shoes or what. I don't know.
Who knows? But obviously, because I mean, you would have been there pre and post.
Yeah.
9/11 should have been pretty.
I was working for a Beltway Bandit at the time, a contractor, government contractor. They did all kinds of stuff for the government. They did classified stuff. I wasn't even privy to. I ran their website.
Oh.
So it's a big company. And one of the guys I was working with on a project was in the Pentagon on 9/11 and was killed. Oh. Yeah. And there was a family in town that the mom was on one of the planes and she was killed because the 2 of those planes took off from DC.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Because I don't know really much about it at all. I've never been anywhere near it.
Yeah.
And so it's whatever, like 2 degrees of separation from me to them. And it's the closest to being. That's crazy. Oh my god.
Yeah, it was wild. We were in the World Trade Center just the summer before for a wedding. We went up to the top of the World Trade Center, not the tourist tower, but the other one, the private event tower, and we were in that for a wedding, and it was.
Because they were the tallest buildings in the world, weren't they?
For a while they were. I don't know that they were at the time.
Yeah. So what was it like just being in the buildings then? Before, obviously.
They were the floor space on them was actually fairly small. You know, it wasn't really big.
Like square meters per floor.
Yeah. The footprint of it was pretty small, and they
and pretty hectic to make them so ugly.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you could feel them sway when you were up in them, especially if it was windy or something. Yeah.
Jesus, maybe.
Yeah.
Because is there much security at a place like that?
Yeah, they had security.
What about like security cameras?
I don't remember.
I was going to say, like, how much are you getting away with? Like, I'm thinking you and some town in Virginia just like getting up to A-grade mischief with no evidence to be seen.
Yeah. What's funny is when I worked for Piedmont, I went to San Francisco. You get the flying privileges. I went to San Francisco for a few days. And the Transamerica building, you know, the pyramid-shaped building?
No.
Oh, okay. It's a classic skyline of San Francisco. You see that?
Okay.
It's a tall pyramid.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to go up in it. And I was on East Coast time, so I woke up early.
Yeah.
And I was walking distance. I walked down there, walked in the lobby, said hello to the people at the desk. They said hi. I got in an elevator, pressed the top button, walked out into an office, took pictures, and then an alarm went off. Yeah.
So the alarm went off for you?
Yeah. And then I was like, I better get the hell out of here. I jumped on an elevator, you know, and I got on the elevator and there was 2 buttons. Like I thought, oh, I'll just get off on the 2nd floor and then walk down the steps and go out, right? I get in the elevators, there's 2 buttons, you know, one for the top floor and one for the lobby. Jeez. And when the doors opened in the lobby, there was about 7 security guards there. I just said hi and just walked right through the middle of them. They got out of my way and I left.
You weren't there for no bad thoughts? It just looked like you belong.
Yeah.
They won't know, they're none the wiser. And so have you tried that tactic again? Just look like you belong and see how far you can make it somewhere?
Oh, probably have, yeah. surprising what you can get away with, you know. if
Yeah,
you
just don't look
give it
sketchy.
a try. Yeah, yeah.
Because you see all the people walking around with trying to get away with stuff with just putting a high-vis vest on, and they get away with murder.
Yeah.
Like the bloody guys in the Louvre. Oh yeah, just look
Yeah,
like you
yeah.
belong. Bring a ladder. Freaking get wherever you need.
Yeah.
And then, so what's it like living in New York then? Because that's obviously they write songs about it.
Yeah, we were. This was like 1983. New York and most large American cities were shitholes, and it was rough. And we were broke. We didn't have any money, and it was difficult. And we only lived there a year. Got the hell out.
What'd you live there for?
I went to film school.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
You do anything with that?
Yeah, when we moved out to LA, and then I worked in the TV movie business for a little while.
Real? Anything like that I would know?
No,
No,
probably not. I was a script reader for a lot of the time.
Oh, yeah.
And I acted in one movie.
Oh, yeah.
And I kind of I did a little, video production with commercial video production.
Yeah.
And that's how I ended up getting into marketing.
Oh, okay. And hence
Yeah.
you do the website for the army
Yeah.
thing, blah, blah. So what were you doing refilling airplanes?
Oh, well.
Just a job?
Yeah, my dad was a pilot, and I knew a lot of people at the airport, and it was easy for me to get a job, and they had flying privileges. I got a degree in English literature, so,
Useful degree.
yeah. And so I've never waited tables, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
never
talking
worked
to
in food service.
Laura about the waiting table stuff.
Yeah.
And you might as well be a stripper by the sounds of it. Like, just the fact that the tidy chicks would make more money.
Yeah.
It's like, that has got to ruin your self-esteem.
Yeah.
Seeing it in monetary value.
Right.
It's like, oh my.
A lot of restaurants will pool the tips and then divvy them out equally.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's very generous of them. I'm sure the people that earned them all the good stuff is not liking that.
Yeah, yeah. Why am I busting my ass and this guy's sitting here?
Literally.
Yeah, socialism.
Yeah, because Joe Damon's gone over there and he posted a shit ton of videos just about stuff, and he's in Atlanta and he's talking about all the things he's finding in Atlanta,
Yeah.
which does seem to be all the black people.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Atlanta.
And then he does a little video about like biscuits and gravy and chicken and waffles and
Yeah.
like when I thought you were from Kentucky, I was like, oh my god, what do you know about fried chicken?
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
not
yeah.
even from there.
What do you know about fried chicken? Yeah. Yeah, KFC.
Yeah, because then I was just thinking, like, what are the slapstick American questions I can ask you? Because, like, what's your favorite type of cholesterol?
Yeah. I grew up beside the cholesterol river.
What? It's a thing.
Yeah.
It's not just a really fat guy's veins.
Yeah. Yeah, we used to go swim in the cholesterol river.
And was that like a nice river?
Oh, yeah.
Or was
beautiful.
it like a really fast, rapidy one with snakes and crocodiles?
Oh, it was just fat. It was just a river of fat and oil that I'm bullshitting.
Yeah, I thought as much. But also, they like to pollute. I don't know what's going on there. I haven't been.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so
Yeah,
that was
you
a
can
nice thing.
definitely clog your veins and arteries in southern America in particular. Yeah. Yeah.
And so was that kind of, I don't know, have you tried living in different other countries other than just here and there?
Not living.
Yeah, but just, of course, you've
visiting.
visited everywhere.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
do you like the food situation, that it's different here compared to there? Or is that something you miss, the food in America?
Other just probably a few items that I miss, and we will bring back some when we
what's that?
go over there. Yeah, see, I can't even think of them off the top of my head right now.
Stunned you.
You get used to the food where you live.
Yeah.
There was a chutney but that company went out of business.
That's obviously just a chutney you liked.
Yeah.
And so what is it like, refreshing kind of thing, or just like super nostalgic going to any old shop, like as soon as you get back?
Yeah.
Just like seeing the green money.
Oh yeah.
Getting into the driving on the right hand side of the road. Is that something you like automatically just go back to? Oh, this is comforting kind of thing. Like I know this is.
Yeah. It does. It's easy to slide back into it. But what I discovered was that toward the end of a trip, when I start thinking about coming back here to New Zealand, like I was driving, I was in a parking lot, a shopping center parking lot, ready to pull out. I was through about 3 days before I came back. And I was thinking about, like, what do I have to do before I get back? And I'm thinking about here. And damn if I didn't pull out of the parking lot and drive down the left side of the road. Yeah.
Good effort.
In my head, I was here.
But I noticed this, though. One time I was following you as you were leaving from the show at the Lido Cinema.
Yeah.
You guys. At the red lights. It was red, and you did just turn.
Did I?
100%. I was like, okay, that's an American move if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I was just reading an article about right turn on red. The thing about right turn on red is that you're looking to the right for a break in traffic and you're turning left. And pedestrians will walk across because they have the green, they have the right of way. And you can get run over. Yeah, it's easy.
Because I guess that's why you get the bloody New York thing. Oh, slap the car, I'm walking it. It's because you can. Yeah. Like that almost seems like a piss take to let people, to tell people, yes, it's okay to walk. But these dickheads are going to turn into it.
And well, although in New York City, there's no right turn on red.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So there you go.
In a lot of the big cities, they will ban that.
Yeah. Do you want to drive in a place like New York?
I love driving in New York City.
Real?
Yeah.
What was it like? Was there at any period?
I've done it a bunch of times.
But like, is there any period in your transit that you can drive for more than 5 minutes without having to stop at a light?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's good.
It's like driving Indianapolis 500 when you're on the freeway. Yeah, you're like, man, you got to pay attention. Yeah. And then when you get into Manhattan, a lot of stop and go.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. And then you can get the crosstown gridlock. There's the grid. The grid gets locked up.
That's what I think of when I think of driving in New York, because obviously I've never been, so I don't care about the outside. I'm just thinking where the people are.
Yeah. So if you look at the map, up and downtown is easy. A lot of subways go up and downtown. There hardly any subways that go across town. Oh, yeah. And that's where
the driving.
If you listen to if you look up Jimi Hendrix, there's a song called Crosstown Traffic.
Ah,
yeah.
That prolific.
And it's a euphemism for he's comparing trying to get with his girlfriend to getting across Manhattan. Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
Because it's interesting when you hear, because obviously Auckland's got its whatever, probably nothing compared to this traffic, but even just getting around in such an organised town of New York or all these other grid formatted cities, it almost seems illogical that Auckland is so here, there and everywhere.
Yeah. Well, it's just a lot of cities grow up without planning. If you look at the lower Manhattan, that was the original town, the original village, and it's still called the Village. Yep. And those streets go everywhere. And the grid doesn't start until you get, I don't know what streets, I don't know, there's about a third, maybe the lower 20% of Manhattan is the village.
Yeah. Because I was looking at a
grid above that.
I was looking at an actual encyclopedia yesterday, and I was looking at all I was just looking at New York on the thing, and I was looking at all the surrounding things. Like I recognize things like the Bronx. I've heard of that before.
Yep.
I see Long Island. I see what's Brooklyn or something.
Brooklyn,
Queens. Except
yeah.
I saw one called Essex, and I've never heard of that before.
Yeah.
Does that have a different name, or do they just never talk about that?
I don't know Essex.
Oh, it was like
I don't know that it's part of the city. Is it
oh,
part of the city?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It was like it had like the same on the map. It had
Yeah.
like Bronx something or other. Queens.
Essex is not a borough.
Essex County. That's what it was called.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I don't bloody know.
Essex County, yeah.
Because how do the counties work? Is that just the way to separate smaller councils?
Yeah, a county is basically a less densely populated area that doesn't have an incorporated city. It can have a city or a town inside it, but it's kind of like a district council here, you know, where it's like a larger, less populated area.
When you were working for the military doing the website stuff, was this before 2000?
It was.
And so you would have had a little bit of know-how can do with the computers.
Yeah.
Did you fall for Y2K?
Oh. I worked for a company for Y2K. I worked for a mainframe company, and mainframes was where the Y2K was happening.
Yeah.
Because it was mainframes had 2 digits for the years, because in the 50s, 60s when they first started it up, they thought there's no way that people will still be using this stuff at the turn of the century.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
So they didn't have the 19, they just had 50, 52, 53.
Yeah. And so we called every retiree that we could and because it was the language that the code was written in.
Yeah.
Nobody was learning it anymore.
Oh, you had to call them to be like, oi, come fix this.
Yeah,
Oh,
and they're like, I'm 75 years old, I don't want to come in and work. And they go, we'll give you $50,000 for 3 months. And they go, I'll be there on Monday.
And so do you think something actually would have gone wrong dramatically if they didn't do that?
I wondered if it was overhyped.
Yeah.
Yeah. And these guys, they did finish the job.
Yeah.
Before, and we knew that they'd finished the job, and there was some cleanup that needed to be done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they stopped the disaster.
Yeah, but of course we were just one company among many.
My uncle, he works in shipping, and like the newest thing he's doing in shipping is solar farms in Australia and data centers.
Yeah.
And how the data centers are going to be fed by the solar farms, and that Australia for some reason not for some reason, now that all their solar farms, Australia no longer has a power shortage.
Yeah.
They have a battery shortage.
Yeah.
And that the the data farms, whatever, the data, the solar, the power, the energy.
Yeah.
Now it's just all craziness, and
Yeah.
people are just throwing stupid money in it, supposedly.
Yeah.
And it's just going not out of control, but people are lapping it up like the new bloody boom.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's scary. I keep freaking myself out with the AI stuff. Oh my God. It's like, I was at university.
Yeah, I don't know what to think of it.
Yeah. I'm at university learning to code while AI does it better than me instantaneously. It's like, what's the point? Really takes the wind out of your sails.
Right. But don't you have to check it?
Oh, yeah, exactly. You have to understand it to check it.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing that. But that was just I just click it, see if it works. Nah, do it again. It didn't work. Yeah. I was running out of motivation, so I'm taking a gap year. When you were at university, did you did you go away for university? Mm-hmm. How far away from home did you go?
About 3 hours.
Oh, okay. Still far enough away to be like just living on campus sort of thing.
Yeah.
And so is that living at, I don't know, what's it like going to university in America? Because they've made 1 million movies about it. How accurate are they?
Oh, it's way different now than it was back when I went.
Oh, yeah.
Because I went in from 76 to 80, and we partied hard.
Yep.
Yeah, we partied hard. Yeah, and there's still plenty of partying that goes on, but yeah, things have changed a lot.
And so you're staying in like
For the better.
student dorms, and then the next year find yourself like a
An
frat or an apartment or a thing.
Yep, either of those. Yeah.
And so how did you do it then?
Apartment.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then
dorms, apartment, and then.
Because I didn't know that New Zealand had that similar frat situation going on until I was talking to my friends from Dunedin. They're like, "Oh yeah, you got to do some crazy shit to go live at this flat." I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
They're telling me these heinous stories of eating pube sandwiches. It's like, rent your own flat. Why do you have to go live with these crazy people?
Yeah, some of the hazing and all.
Yeah, and then talk about how the seniors would come back to the flat to go see like what it's like.
Yeah.
And just take their stuff because they can and have authority.
Yeah.
It's like, these are adults coming to take your stuff. You're 19.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. I didn't join a frat because I did enjoy my independence.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
Yeah. But I went to a lot of frat parties.
Yeah.
And they just had free beer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Free beer. They'd have a band.
Because also the making of a party that you're almost supplying every single thing for the party. Like, that's just turning your house into a club.
Yeah.
And is that really what it was like?
Oh yeah, those houses are shitholes. It's like Animal Farm. Yeah, they look nice on the outside. You go inside and there are holes in the walls, and it's just, yeah.
You ever see a hole be made in the wall?
Probably. Yeah.
Probably. Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
I got there at the tail end. I went to University of Virginia.
Yeah.
And there was this legendary party every year, a week before Easter weekend.
Yeah.
And they called it Easter's weekend, even though it wasn't on Easter. And it became this gigantic party that drew students from all around.
Yeah.
Like, they would travel for this party.
Yeah.
And there is a football field in the middle of the fraternity sorority row area, which was like a sort of a quad, and it's still there. They call it's Madison Bowl, and they called it Mad Bowl, and it would just be a big mud pit and drunken,
Going
kind of like a little mini Woodstock.
Decent.
Yeah. And university had to crack down on that. So.
Because what authority does the university have to tell these people in their own house?
Well, they own Mad Bowl.
Oh, okay. So the this is on the
and
university.
they could sanction the fraternities. So yeah, they have authority over the.
Lovely. And so I don't know, have you got anything that sticks out? Because like your story with the sleeping with the black guy, pretty good one. How is there not 20 more of those?
Oh, 20 more.
How do I get to those?
I don't know.
What do I need to ask you to unlock the gold?
Yeah. Okay, notable events in my life.
Yeah.
Okay, I crashed an airplane.
How'd you manage that?
When I worked at the airport,
Yeah.
I got a discount on flying lessons, and so I got my private pilot's license. And then I went for a joyride about 3 days later,
Yeah.
and just fucked up and ran into a mountain.
Too much joy, not enough focus. Into a mountain.
Uh-huh.
Like it came out of nowhere.
Yeah. No, we were, I say we, I was with a friend, and we were just flying around too low, and I flew into a in between mountains.
Yep.
And then it turned out to be like a horseshoe.
Yep.
And I tried to climb to get over top and couldn't.
No.
And there was a mountain on both sides, so
Yeah.
I didn't have anywhere to turn.
No.
I was boxed in. So I full throttle bellied into the biggest tree that I could see sticking out of the mountainside.
And then how do you get out of there?
Well, We were both fine. We knocked down 4 trees, and 2 of them right straight on with the engine, just engine and the prop. We hit the ground, and the prop was still going and throwing dirt up in the air. And fuel, the wings were both broken, and 60 gallons of fuel were out on the ground. And got the engine turned off, opened up the doors opened, and then we had to jump down off the plane because it was the mountainside was steep, and we had knocked down 2 trees, and the tail of the airplane was on one of the trees.
Yeah.
So it was sticking way up in the air, and we had to jump down and then walk down the mountain.
Walk down the mountain, you find a track or something, or is this...
No.
No, just a mountain?
Pushed our way down through.
And is this part of America where there might be some crazy animals living in this mountain?
Yeah, there were probably bears and stuff around there, but we weren't worried about that.
And
the stickers, the thorns just tore us up.
And then how long until someone found out that you guys crashed a plane?
There was an apple orchard down the bottom of the hill, and we ran into a guy down there who was working the apple orchard. And he said, "Where'd you guys come from?" And we said, "We just crashed an airplane up there." And he goes, "Oh, I saw that airplane. Yeah, I wondered where y'all are." And we didn't, it was before cell phones, so we had to borrow his phone.
Call someone at the airport.
I just called the cops.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They came out.
And then I assume you have insurance for these things.
Yeah, the insurance. It was a rented plane, and they had insurance, and they paid for it.
Lovely.
And
So you're not following in your dad's footsteps after that?
I actually went on to get my instrument rating and kept flying. Yeah.
Oh, lovely. Yeah. No more slip-ups?
No.
Nice.
No. I've had some hard landings, but not that hard.
What about helicopter license? You ever think about doing that?
I've never ridden in a helicopter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For a reason, or just haven't come across it?
I haven't sought out an opportunity, and I'm not too fond of them.
Because you hear the people that do them, then they have some hairy stories of like, nearly.
I guess I know what can go wrong in an airplane, and then that's just magnified in a
helicopter.
helicopter.
Yeah, I
There's
assume
too much shit to go wrong.
I didn't think that'd be the case.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, I mean, Dad would rent helicopters every now and again to go hunting.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I went in that one time.
Yeah.
So I guess I've been in a helicopter once, a million years ago when I was like 5. Yeah. Ooh-la-di-da. Okay. What about any other notable events? Notable event number 2?
Events. Well, some events I cannot talk about. So.
That's good events. That would have been a fun time. Might have been a little bit of a nerve-wracking time, but I'm sure you had a good time.
Yeah.
Or an afterwards being like, like when you nearly have a crash and then it's like, turn off the music, drive home, doing the speed limit situation.
Yeah.
Can't really do that when you crash a plane. It's like, we're going to walk back to this apple farm in silence.
Yeah. My friend who was with me when I crashed the plane, he didn't fly. That was his very first airplane ride. So for about the next 15 years, he could tell people that he'd taken off in an airplane, but he'd never really landed in one. And I saw him from time to time, and he finally did actually get on an airliner and fly somewhere probably about 15 or 20 years later.
Yeah.
And
shitting bricks on takeoff.
I don't know. He went to a football game down in Atlanta, I think, is what he told me. Or Florida, maybe. Yeah.
Were you like big into the American sports when you were there, or still are?
I played football when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But no, I lost interest in that. I will watch University of Virginia basketball when they're winning. That's it. Yeah.
Because the sports over there just seems to be such a cult kind of situation going on. Like, if you're not with us, you're against us.
Yeah.
And get you. And the fact that university sports is one of the most celebrated things, like, I'm at university. I would not want people paying too much attention to me. I don't need that pressure.
Yeah. I found in my young adult years that I was left out of a lot of male conversations because I didn't give a shit about sports. And then when computers started showing up in workplaces and people started having them at home, and I was decent at operating a computer, much to my surprise.
Yeah.
I learned enough about them to be able to hold a decent level conversation in non-computer, computer science people.
Yeah.
Just
holding your own against some people
Yeah.
that are like respectable. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, yes.
And I noticed that the conversations shifted from sports to computers a lot.
Yeah.
And so I was glad that the focus sort of for male conversations shifted away from, at least in my life, shifted away from sports.
Yeah, because I kind of feel like that with all my friends and like dad and stuff, and the people he hangs out with, all have like trade jobs. And they're always talking about building this and constructing that, and these plans are bad, and it's like, I don't really have much to say about that. And the same way my brother plays rugby and yada yada yada, and so he'll talk to dad about rugby, and it's like,
Yeah, that's funny. I can talk about cars, just a little bit about cars. I can talk about airplanes, and I don't know. I never went hunting.
Yeah, hunting, that too, exactly. Yeah. And so with the hunt, not really into hunting, not really got a favorite gun per se.
I actually ended up with about 9 or 10 guns at one time when I lived in America. I inherited some guns from my father.
Oh, yeah.
9 guns, I think.
And that'll do it.
Owned a gun. Yeah. So I think I had 10 at one time.
Not really going to Walmart to pick off a nice pistol for yourself.
No. I had my favorite, the one that I bought was it was a Beretta Tomcat 32.
What's that?
It's a semi-automatic pistol that will fit in your pocket.
And that'll just delete people if it needed to.
Yeah.
By the sounds of it.
And then you could put, hollow points in it. You can put, target rounds.
And so you just bring these things to like a gun range and stuff.
So I had a concealed weapons permit.
Nice.
And I could carry it around in my pocket.
Did they ever make you nervous that other people had the same thing going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes me nervous today.
Yeah. And kind of like, because I just hear a lot of American podcasts and they're like, if there were no guns, I'd imagine there'd be more fist fights.
Yeah.
And so you ever just like drive through a sketchy part of town and just like, well, we're not stopping here because someone's going to have a gun.
Yeah, there are a lot of considerations in sketchy parts of town in America because America is very segregated still.
Yeah.
And there.
Because is that like a very obvious difference, like between like the
neighborhoods?
No. I mean like a little bit what I was about to say, but like how because obviously it was the Civil War a million years ago. Mm-hmm. North, South. Is there still a kind of clear difference between how the South did it and how the North were doing it?
Yeah.
Still lasting.
Yeah.
And so what would that look like then?
The difference between the North and the South?
Yeah.
Okay.
Other than snow.
Yeah, it's hard to say, because the racism is universal.
Okay, so that's not just a South thing or a North thing.
No, it's not.
I didn't think it would be.
Yeah, and the segregation in a lot of ways is but like when we lived in New York City, Harlem was black,
Yeah.
and now it's not. It's multicultural.
Mm.
And same way with the neighborhoods in my hometown.
Mm.
You know, they have integrated to an extent,
Yeah.
but there are still black and white parts of town.
Yeah.
And there's subtle things. Some might find them subtle, some might not. But like if you look at in my hometown, if you look at the local TV announcers, white people are overrepresented.
Yeah.
And if you look at the billboards on the side of the highway, white people are overrepresented. Yeah, it's changing, but yeah, it's still a lot of racism in America.
Yeah. What was I thinking before? I forgot. No, that is.
But the difference between the North and the South, yeah. I'd say there are still a lot of older Southerners who hate Yankees.
Yankees. What are Yankees supposed to be?
The Yankees were the North, the people from the North.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, different accents.
Yeah, the accents are
Yeah.
pretty hectic, but I guess compared to England, they're kind of tame.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. The way that.
And the speed of the speech, the accent,
Because
the rural versus urban.
what's the crazy kind of like Cajun people?
Mm-hmm.
That Bobby was telling me that they got a pretty crazy just demeanor to them in general going on.
Yeah.
What are Cajun people?
There are the descendants of the French settlers in
Oh.
Louisiana.
Oh.
Yeah. And they still speak a French Creole, which is like a sort of a mishmash of French, maybe English. I think there's a Spanish Creole in some places, maybe French Spanish. I don't know.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
When you go back to America, do you think the water in the toilets is too high?
The water in the toilets? No. I tell you what, there are differences between the Kiwi, and I guess the Kiwi and Australian toilets are like
Pretty
the
similar.
same.
Yeah.
Okay. In America, the toilets emptied into a 3-inch pipe in the floor, and they use a wax ring to seal, and the toilet goes down on that.
Uh-huh.
That is the most horrible method of attaching a toilet to the sewer system.
Is that why it
ever
flushes
invented.
like that?
I don't know, but I do know that they leak, and my grandfather's house had them like that. I mean, it's the same system that's been used for over 100 years, and they get clogged up all the time. Here, the pipes are 4 inches, and you see they go in and they have a fitting in the wall.
Yeah.
That's far superior to that fitting in the floor.
Because I felt when I flushed the toilet in America, the water like rises more and then
I
goes
see what you
down
mean.
like
it's probably because that tube is smaller. The
and
sewer
it
pipe.
always does seem to be the splashback is way more
Yeah.
consistent in America.
Yeah.
It's like a built-in bidet feature.
But
But you don't want it.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I think they need more water to push it through the
Yeah.
tube. Yeah,
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
yeah.
Bloody hell. These bloody guys. What are they getting up to over there? We need to be stopped.
Toilets. Yeah.
Because even with the money, it was so annoying to have to like try find a specific note because they're all the same color.
Right.
It's so hard to find them.
My mom had macular degeneration, and that was a real problem for her to be able to discern between a $1 bill and a $20 bill. You know, it's like difficult.
Because I think they make even notes for like the money here. I assumed it was, since they're different sizes, that's for blind people, so they can figure out the difference between a 5 and a 20.
Yeah,
and something
different
like that.
colors and different sizes.
Yeah.
Yeah, in
Clearly not
America,
me.
it's all the same size.
And I guess since it's 300 million people wide, pretty hard thing to change.
They could if they wanted to.
Yeah, like I heard they just finally stopped making pennies.
Right. They
producing
stopped
them.
making pennies. Yeah.
And even that seems like it might just be a drastic thing. Not that they're ever going to run out of them.
I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know whether they just hope that people are going to start rounding to the nearest nickel.
Because that was the craziest part as well. We're there, and it's like,
Right.
cool, this thing is 22 cents. And we're like,
Yeah.
here's 20 cents. They're like, where's 2, bitch?
Yeah.
And I was like,
Did that happen here?
no, that happened when I was in America.
Ah,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
right. So
We had
here,
to ask a lady.
when they eliminated pennies here,
Yeah.
didn't they set the ground rules for change?
I have no clue.
Yeah.
I was not
See,
spending
there's
money.
no ground rules in America, and people will argue over 2
Yeah.
cents. Yeah.
It was just like, oh crap, we literally don't have these 2
Yeah.
coins.
I've
Do
had
you?
people hand me a Canadian penny back. Go, that's a Canadian penny. I'm like, it's worth 0.8 cents. Okay, can you do without the 0.2? Can you live
Yeah.
with yourself?
Yeah, the coins here get annoying as soon as you break a note, let alone there.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah.
It was funny though. I was there with my nana, who's a couple years older than you, and we were in like a pharmacy in Chicago buying something, and the big black lady said that'll be something rather 22 cents, and it took her like 5 goes for my nana to understand that she said 22.
Yeah.
Just whatever accent was going on was not working on her.
Yeah.
And I was in no position to be the authority on paying for stuff. I
Yeah.
was 14.
Yeah. So you want to talk about joke structure?
Sure. Tell
How
me
do-
about it.
I want you to tell me about it.
Tell you about your jokes.
No, not about my jokes, about joke structure.
Structure.
Yeah. Set up, punchline.
Shut
Got
up,
that.
punchline. I mean, I feel like I'm still figuring out how to do that now. I feel like I've only been doing this less than 2 years.
Yeah.
Speaking to a veteran, friggin', because all I do is I'm writing as much as possible. I read a book
Yeah.
that was laid out writing jokes like a science,
Yeah.
with like premise, like explaining a premise, explaining the why problem, explaining why like Mr. X and all this stuff, like actually jotting it down. Realistically, I should read that book again.
Yeah.
And so at this rate, I'm just writing for the rubbish bin, and if something good comes out, I don't think I've got a science to it
Yeah.
for the structure. Like, I'd like to be someone who can write a 3-minute bit about one topic,
Yeah.
but I don't think I'm that yet at
Yeah.
all. And like the way you're telling stories so vividly with a direction and the working consistent punchlines, that is something I'm a million miles away from, but I'm trying.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure trying. But
Yeah.
I'm definitely not to the point where I should be saying it should go like this.
Right.
Like, because even then, I'm doing what I've been told multiple times and catch myself still doing, is that it's like a 3-point joke. I'll be like, set up. No, not even set up. It would be a little bit of context, set up, punchline. Little bit of context, set up, punchline. Little bit of
Yeah.
context, set up, punchline.
Okay.
Just like 3-beat jokes over and over again. And then someone
Yeah.
finally told me, you should change it up a bit. Have
Yep.
some 1-2, set up, punch. Have
Right.
some bit longer
Yep.
thing. Leave some time for some silence.
Mhm.
Don't give it a bit of this, not just a boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
People get predictable.
Yeah.
Audience doesn't want to listen.
Yeah.
So, I don't know yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because what, you think you've figured something out like that?
I can't say that I figured it out.
Yeah.
I would say that you let the audience choose your jokes, right?
I like that. I'm going to say that again.
Yeah. So your job is to, write jokes that you think will work, that, please you, and then you try them out. Throw it against the wall, see if it sticks. Keep the ones that stick and take the ones that don't and put them in a file for later.
Yeah.
Because you might figure out how to make them work.
Yeah. Like the eureka
And
moments, going through a day, random
Yeah.
thought comes in, oh my God, that just fixed this.
Right. Yeah, keep notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I have notes on my phone.
Oh yeah, I love, I've got
And-
like 5 little
Yeah.
A5 joke books, all with dates on them, date every single time I write down anything.
Yeah,
And then now I've got a bookshelf,
right.
and it's like, I'm Look at me.
Yeah.
I've written 4 books.
Yeah, that's cool.
I wouldn't read them.
Yeah.
I hope you don't read them.
Yeah. But you can go back through and find material that you'd forgotten about and that will fit in with stuff that the audience is liking or that you can modify to add in there.
One of the most impressive things I saw was Sandra, just at an open mic at Navarra Lounge. She did a setup, and I was like, okay, I've heard these jokes from the setup, gonna stop listening. But then she did like 6 minutes of entirely new jokes off the same setup. It's like, oh my God, that was impressive.
Yeah.
It was just, I don't know, she
Well,
obviously went back to the book, yeah.
A lot of times if you start typing your set out, you will find spots where you can add in jokes. It'll, your mind will find more stuff if you type it out or handwrite it. I never handwrite anything. But
Yeah, no, I like handwriting. I feel like I'm paying attention more. It's too much.
Well, if you handwrite it out word for word, then you will discover more punchlines, more jokes, callbacks, things like that.
Yeah, it's kind of laying it out as a plan, and then boom, you can see it.
Yeah.
Kind of zooming out on it.
Yeah.
And hindsight kind of thing going on. Nah, that's just being thorough. That would be what the lazy person wouldn't do. Yeah.
It's easy to not do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because then.
So you were talking about context.
Yeah.
Okay. So the idea is, in a lot of jokes, is to get the audience to fill in the gaps, right? So you leave a gap that the audience fills in, and then it turns out that gap doesn't work with what they filled in. There was something else in that gap, and that's what makes it funny.
Oh, yep.
You know what I mean? So if you give too much context, you'll fill in that gap. So you can't fill in that gap. To give you an example, it's like, I went in the store and I didn't have enough money to buy something. I was lacking 10 cents, and the lady said, "No, you can't have it." And I'm like, "Oh, Mom, come on, know." So you change, you leave out the fact that the clerk is your mom, and you fill that in later, So you can do it with people, you can do it with places, you're in a different place, you're in a preschool, when you're smoking weed, or you're, what I mean? But the audience is filled in that you're somewhere else.
Yeah.
So, so the context, you just have to make sure that your context and your setup don't.
Yeah. Whether context was the right word when I was explaining that, who knows? But I was just trying to point out the pacing is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then someone was like, what about 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
Right. Yeah. Absolutely, change it up.
Yeah, and so it's just like working out then, because then when you do the longer ones, you need to make it worth it. You can't be having this people listen to dumb shit and then it's crap. And so it really is just, I just need to throw more stuff at the wall, test more stuff, write more jokes for people to choose if they're any good. Yeah. Exactly. Like I don't feel like I'm behind. I don't feel like I'm ahead. I just feel like I'm going at it.
Yeah. Well, I kind of look at it like I'm playing golf.
Yeah.
Like I'm only competing against my last game.
Yes.
Or my best game.
Yep. Exactly that.
Yeah. And not trying to compete with other people.
Yeah. Because I guess when you get, I guess when you start like peaking and, I don't know, I'm just trying to think, because I played like pool really aggressively, and like that's why I went to America, was to play pool, and so I kind of got kind of decent. Not that I was junior, so who cares? But then it got to a point where there was so much pressure to perform.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, I'm no longer liking this.
Yeah.
Like no matter what, if I'm getting better or if I'm not, like
right.
I'm sick of trying so hard right now. I'd rather be doing other things.
Yeah.
So I really hope that doesn't happen with this. I don't want that to be the case, because I'm not.
But you can come and go from it.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I just need to actually get my degree. I can't.
Yeah.
Can't be pissing around too much.
I mean, I've taken time off, and Yeah, it just, just.
Because when you moved to New Zealand, did you get into it straight away, or did you?
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. How'd you manage that? How'd you do that?
There was a show right over here at Mount Mellick, and yeah, that's when I met first few comedians.
Yeah. Like just the Tauranga crew.
Yeah, the usual guys. Yeah.
So you moved straight to Tauranga when you came from America?
Yeah.
And do you feel like
right
you kind
here.
of played yourself by choosing one of the hardest places to pronounce as an American?
I don't know if I can pronounce it to this day. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if half the Kiwis can pronounce it either. Yeah.
Because it is easy to say Tauranga.
Yeah.
It's in me to say Tauranga. And then I was with Laura, and I don't know, I was practicing with her. I was like, no, you say Tauranga, it's easy. And then she said toe. Differently than I said toe. And I was like, oh, you can't even get the toe part right.
Yeah.
Let alone the rest.
Yeah. I say Tauranga.
Yeah, it's
Tauranga,
good
is
enough.
that close?
Yeah, no one's going to be confused.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you say that.
Yeah.
Bloody yes. How's it going for time? Oh, nice. Okay, I'm going to do an intro now.